Channel 12 Sports presents Northwest Suburban Conference Boys Soccer. It's an all-district 279 matchup for you tonight as the Osseo Orioles make the short trip over to Park Center to take on the Pirates. Good evening, I'm Jay Wilcox along with Sig Ligery. And Sig, a really nice start to the season for Park Center so far. Yet to taste defeat. They're 5-0-2. They've got some experience, they've got some talent, and so far putting things together pretty well up to this point.
Absolutely. They're off to a great start. They're playing together. They're a little bit different team from last year because they're more organized. So it's kind of fun to see a team pull together like this.
Osseo is still trying to find their way a little bit. They won their first game on Saturday, beating Hopkins by a 1-0 score. Interesting setup here. Both these coaches, the head coaches, last year faced each other, but in girls programs. Sean McNatten, the new Park Center coach, was the Pirates girls coach for the past 10 years or so. And John Viarden, who's the Osseo coach now, was the girls coach over at Armstrong. So same sport, little different setup though.
Yes, it is. A lot different setup, faster pace. We'll see what the coaches can. Well, obviously, we've seen what they can do already. They're doing pretty good. I think Osseo is going to have to work on some of their passing and see how those guys measure up to the Pirates.
A little bit of an interesting thing for Osseo. They've had a little bit of a goalkeeping switch. Alex Otto, they feel out valuable as a field player. He'll be playing defensively and not in net. And I've got a new keeper who took over and got the job done against Hopkins, Taylor Ziem. So going with him tonight. And Park Center last year, early in the season, got off to a very good start also. They drilled Osseo by a 5-0 score. I'm guessing a few of these Osseo guys remember that a little bit. A lot of these guys know each other very well. Makes for an interesting rivalry night.
Well, absolutely. It's always been a rivalry between Osseo and Park Center, so that gives them a little bit more incentive to come out and play hard. So they may give the Pirates a little bit more than they expect.
Ripe for an upset. That's what John Viarden said. At least that's what he's hoping. Park Center looking to continue the good start and see if they can't chalk up another win here tonight. Stay tuned. Soccer action coming up here from Park Center's Pride Stadium. It's up next on 12 Sports.
Think you found every hazard out here today? Think again. The spot you missed could be a killer. That spot on your skin could be skin cancer. If you're a man over 50, you're in a group most likely to develop skin cancer, including melanoma, the kind that kills one person every hour. That's why your best shot is to check for a spot. It's easy. Follow through and check your skin. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out how. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
The recession took a toll on jobs, but some manufacturers in Brooklyn Park say they can't find enough qualified workers.
One of the largest World War I memorials in the country gets a fresh new look in Robbinsdale.
The Maple Grove hockey team scored a big win over Benilde St. Margaret's. It's the second time the Crimson...
After 34 years in the same route, a Plymouth mail carrier says goodbye.
Discover your neighborhood news.
And stories you can only see here.
Discover 12 News.
Osseo's going to have to work on some of their passing and see how those guys measure up to the Pirates.
A little bit of an interesting thing for Osseo. They've had a little bit of a goalkeeping switch. Alex Otto, they feel out valuable as a field player. He'll be playing defensively and not in net. And I've got a new keeper who took over and got the job done against Hopkins, Taylor Ziem. So going with him tonight. And Park Center last year, early in the season, got off to a very good start also. They drilled Osseo by a 5-0 score. I'm guessing a few of these Osseo guys remember that a little bit. A lot of these guys know each other very well. Makes for an interesting rivalry night.
Well, absolutely. It's always been a rivalry between Osseo and Park Center, so that gives them a little bit more incentive to come out and play hard. So they may give the Pirates a little bit more than they expect.
Ripe for an upset. That's what John Viarden said. At least that's what he's hoping. Park Center looking to continue the good start and see if they can't chalk up another win here tonight. Stay tuned. Soccer action coming up here from Park Center's Pride Stadium. It's up next on 12 Sports.
Think you found every hazard out here today? Think again. The spot you missed could be a killer. That spot on your skin could be skin cancer. If you're a man over 50, you're in a group most likely to develop skin cancer, including melanoma, the kind that kills one person every hour. That's why your best shot is to check for a spot. It's easy. Follow through and check your skin. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out how. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
The recession took a toll on jobs, but some manufacturers in Brooklyn Park say they can't find enough qualified workers.
One of the largest World War I memorials in the country gets a fresh new look in Robbinsdale.
The Maple Grove hockey team scored a big win over Benilde St. Margaret's. It's the second time the Crimson...
After 34 years in the same route, a Plymouth mail carrier says goodbye.
Discover your neighborhood news.
And stories you can only see here.
Discover 12 News.
Listen to smoke before you give it a try. Only you. Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Cause there's nothing very funny about freaked out life. Nothing very nice on a homeless mind. So if a gorgeous force is what you desire, don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Fire.
Lovable,
capable, and worthwhile.
I am lovable, capable, and worthwhile.
I am not alone, not alone. Not alone.
And I am loved without strings.
In 7 locations serving 20 communities, Treehouse is transforming the lives of struggling teens by offering friendship, support, and faith-based guidance. Thousands of teens have been helped thus far, but so many more need our help. That's why Treehouse needs you.
Treehouse, honestly, saved my life.
Learn more, volunteer, or offer support at treehouseyouth.org.
Windy night here at Park Center and a very hot night. They're saying this might be the last of the 90-degree days of this fall of 2012, although noticeably cooler than when the girls' game started at 5 p.m. This 7 p.m. start, and live if you're watching Tuesday night, the 11th here, as the Pirates and the Orioles renew their rivalry here. And Osseo, team that's kind of looking to put things together. Sig, you were pointing out to me that scored 3 goals against a very good Champlain Park team in a 4-3 loss, and they felt like they kind of outplayed Centennial in that loss too. So, you look at the record, and I think you could be fooled. They're definitely a team that has the capability of putting some goals up and of beating some people, but just haven't been consistent so far here.
Absolutely, and I think part of that's their defense, but giving up obviously more goals than they scored. But when you look over their record, they have been in the games, and some of the games they've been much closer than you would expect. And talking about the weather, it's 89 degrees right now. Winds are out of the south at 11, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. And going from camera left to right. So obviously the team going that direction is going to have the advantage in the first half with the wind to their back.
Now both teams saying they like to generally keep the ball along the ground and play a possession type game, when possible. But there's no doubt that penalty kicks, goal kicks and free kicks are going to be impacted a little bit. And it sometimes it's subtle. You don't even really notice that the flow of the play just kind of goes with that wind sometimes.
Yep, it tends to do that, especially when it's a strong wind like it is right now.
See, some of the Pirates guys have pink, whether it be shoelaces, socks, even some in their hair, supporting the Pink Out Night that the girls program was running, Breast Cancer Night, here at Park Center. And you see a lot of the guys sporting that, including right there, the guy we saw, Barnidam Korda, one of the captains for Park Center. And they just put together some things very solidly so far this year. You look at, coming off a 7-1 win over Irondale, they did have a tie with Maple Grove and a tie with Champlain Park, probably the 2 best teams that they have played so far. But other than that, have certainly got the job done, although they've got some tests coming up here as well. So, and I know a year ago early it looked like they were going to be a strong conference contender and kind of faded off a little bit. They're set on that not happening this year, and a lot of times there isn't a huge margin for error in terms of the teams, in the Northwest Suburban. Pretty much everybody in that conference has got some talent, some ability to beat you if you have an off night or you don't finish chances, things like that.
Well, absolutely. And looking at last year's schedule, Park Center was 5-2 at this time, at the same time of the year, and then they went into a tailspin, losing their last 6 games in a row. So they want to correct that, obviously.
both teams having sophomore goalkeepers. We mentioned Taylor Ziem for Osseo, and then Brian Brocky, who's done a pretty solid job so far in goal for Park Center as well. There is a look at Bryant, and got that pink hair going as well. I think it varies some sport by sport, but certainly in soccer, these are players who know each other quite well between these schools. Depending on sometimes summer setups and things, they're a little more separated in Osseo Park Center, but in this sport, definitely a lot of people who know each other. So you look at Osseo's starting lineup on your screen right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But these players play in the summer league. They play in tournaments, and obviously they've come up through their own feeder programs, so they know each other. Nope, there's not going to be any kind of a surprise. They know how the other teams could be playing. As the Park Center Pirates come out of the field, just about ready for kickoff. As the Pirate Band is playing right below us. Hey Jay, we get live music tonight. They are serenading us, right?
I'm sure that's what it's all about. All right, Pirates with it as we get started here. They look to attack up their right side. Janssen dropping it back. They'll switch fields here and come around to Adeyemi on the left side. Barnadum Korda getting it ahead there now to Param Janssen. Adeyemi playing it to the middle. Nice ball there. And unable to really do what he wanted to do with that one was Abdi Tahir. And there's Ziem punting that one away for the Orioles. Again, he's got that wind at his back, although I don't think it's as strong as it had been at some points earlier this afternoon.
No, it's dropped off quite a bit, and obviously also the sun now being pretty much behind the trees. So that will not be a factor, and the temperature's cooling down considerably.
Pirates possessing here. They'll come back and again look to switch. Korda, a very solid performer back there. Around to Adeyemi. He plays Andy Martinez here on the left side. Martinez looking to get a step to the outside as he is pursued there by Nathan Long, and it'll be a throw for the Pirates.
Number 13, Lund. It's a return pass, and they missed the mark.
Francis Caroma, who's had a tremendous start to the year for Park Center. He got a season worth of stats already, 9 goals for him. But trying to see if they can't get things cranked up here against Osseo. Kind of a little feeling out process to start so far. Haven't seen a lot of opportunity, obviously, in the very early going here. Played out wide, left side there. Al-Haji Ba trying to chase it down for Osseo, but couldn't do it. Throw in here for Chris Madsen, one of the captains for the Pirates. Tried to go to Martinez. Nice strong step to get that one ahead of the player Winston Lane. Martinez chipping it ahead just a little bit too far for Caroma. Hammered out of there by Gabriel Galamu.
You see the Park Center Pirates already trying to take advantage of their speed and their passing. Trying to send somebody up and give them the long ball.
Alec Tau out to the right side. Now they pass back to the middle. Janssen had it taken. Nice takeaway there by Christian Cook for Osseo, but Madsen then cuts him off. Turnover forced, and Martinez winds up with it, gets it to Caroma. Nice ball to the middle there to here. Back for Caroma, walking in. Oh, and it just got away from him as he was bothered by the defender, Galamu, but you can see there a little bit of that ability for Caroma and the rest of the Pirates up front as Francis nearly had himself a mini breakaway there. Nice steal by Janssen for Park Center, and he will get a throw for the Pirates.
Here's our last play. See the nice pass right 14 just about walked in one-on-one. Except the ball got away from him at the very end.
Long across, trying to get it to Martinez. That one broken up. Orioles looking to send it back the other way. Oshiro Korma playing it out there to Lane. Trying to get it back to him, and then it's Korma coming up with it. Korma has a little room. Shot attempt is blocked. And then played up by Adeyemi. Martinez keeps possession. Martinez trying to get numbers forward here, playing it through and broken up there by Galamu for Osseo. That pass, though, doesn't get there, and Alec Tao takes it. Tao, a little spinorama, then turns and shoots. He was quite a ways out, and that one deflected by the defender and bounces right to Ziem.
Not sure why he took that shot. He had some outside help with him.
Martinez playing away across. Abdi Tahir trying to get it, and he does.
Nice hustle to chase that one down as he centers it. Missed header.
Bounces around in front. Orioles trying to clear.
Oriole defense doing a good job staying in formation.
Martinez getting control briefly for the Pirates and then doubled up and lost it. Tao comes in to help out. Not for long, though. Taken by Kit Wynn the other way. Corda is going to get there first here for Park Center. Good possession there. Gets it out wide to the outside. It goes out of play, though. Throw for the Orioles. Headed away by Park Center. Briefly had control, but then played right up the middle there. Galamu stopping it. Janssen over to Martinez. Get a little bit bunched up there, but Martinez keeping it. And then a nice ball ahead there to Juhar Tahir. Gets it over to Abdi Tahir. Trying to send Tao there. A header by Nathan Long for Osseo. Right side, it's Winston Lane, but Pirates get it right back. Corda into the middle to Janssen.
It's kind of a back and forth battle between the midfield area. With neither team getting a lot of advantage. Park Center has had 2 shots on goal already. Osseo has yet to put one on net, but this has been the battleground right here.
Orioles getting possession here. I think in a lot of ways it feels like Park Center's kind of dominating, but they don't really have anything to show for it yet in terms of getting into their offense. Now Osseo with the counter attack, but taken by Juhar Tahir there. Abdi Tahir coming back to meet that one. He'll leave it out the wide for Juhar Tahir. But it'll be a throw here for the Orioles as Edwin Barley comes over to take it. And taking the throw here will be somebody I don't know. They didn't really know all the numbers very well, so I don't know who that is.
It looks like number 15.
That's what we'll have to go with.
I don't have him on any of my sheets.
Orioles getting control here. Emre Khan had it, lost it. Now he'll get it back. That one deflects wide of the mark, and it will be a goal kick here for Brocky and the Pirates. Chris Madsen getting set to take this goal kick here for Park Center. Opportunity now for Osseo's Cook coming to the middle, and Brocky will slide out to get that one. See what he had in mind there, but timing just wasn't there.
I see Brocky with the dyed pink hair.
Nice move there by Wynn for Osseo, getting it out wide to Ba. Throw coming for the Orioles.
Be throwing deep in the Park Center zone.
High bounce in front, still dangerous. Turnaround try here, and it'll sail wide, but off the defender. It's a corner kick upcoming for Osseo.
First corner of the match, according to our ace statistician. That's Willie Markham. Keeping track of all of our numbers.
Keep it low here, and all white jerseys there to knock that one away. Osseo has certainly started to get more of the play here in the last few minutes than what they had early.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball well and maintain ball control, getting into the Park Center defensive zone, but then they lose possession.
Francis Caroma on the move here for Park Center.
And just stepping right through everybody.
And plays it to the outside, and offside flag comes up though.
Even though that was offside, that was a great combination of passing and feeding. Here we see it again.
To here, out to the wide to the right. Offside there.
So that's a combination that they were looking for earlier, and this time they connected, but they were offside.
Lane looking for an opening here. Corda comes over and shuts that down. It will still be Osseo's throw, but Corda closed quickly there to make sure nothing happened. And here's a cross, and that one will come through with nobody getting a piece of it. Park Center a little bit bigger overall. They've got a few guys with more size than, in general. Osseo, you saw that ball go up in the air, and you kind of didn't really have the feeling that it was all that likely Osseo was going to be getting the first touch on it there. Ben Asante coming into the lineup here for Osseo.
And looks like Martinez is coming over to the sideline. I think he's coming out.
Yeah, he's a little shaken up.
He got shook up on that last exchange.
Alex Zilnowski will replace him, number 15. And we get a throw here for the Pirates as Madsen working his way up the sideline and makes that long throw. Good recovery. Let's see. No, it might be a handball call there perhaps. Looks like it against Osseo. Abdi Tahir lining it up here for this free kick here for Park Center as they try and get on the board, but also get the momentum back. They were kind of in control early, but of late, Osseo's had a lot of possession time in their end.
Yeah, they were back on their heels playing defense quite a bit.
Tapping it over, Sadie. Sadie trying to go back with it. It's intercepted there. And broken up by Sadie. We will get a throw for Osseo. Park Center seems to be playing maybe a little tentatively of late here.
Yeah. In the last 10 minutes or so, you're right, they've been very tentative, a little bit more cautious. They had a couple of breakaway tries, but that was the only exception. Otherwise, it's been very conservative.
Corda coming up to meet that one, overran it briefly there and lofted ahead. Offside flag is up, and that one would not have counted anyway.
Nope. See the official on this side, so it's the referee indicating offside on the far side. Officials for this match, Khalid El Haddad, Mark Davidson, and Leonardo Saavedra.
I was hoping you were going to follow up with DiCaprio at the end there.
I could do that.
Didn't seem likely, but you never know. Here's it, Sadie had it, lost it there. Long trying to play it ahead. They do get possession back here, Lane. Taken right back though by Adeyemi. Now Korda. Korda's got that real quick first step, whether it be in pursuit as a defender or with the ball. He covers that quick little 3 to 5 yard stretch, and getting into the offense, it's nice to have that back there. Knocked away here. It will be a throw coming for perhaps a foul, looks like, actually, on Osseo. Yes, we'll get a free kick coming for the Pirates.
Their second foul of the first half, which is unusual considering the pace that they're playing. Not too many fouls.
Chris Madsen lining it up here for PC. Serving it out front, and Ziem coming out to get it. His teammate heading it away.
But that was a miscommunication between the defender and the keeper. The keeper should be calling those.
Nice little move in traffic by Tahir, putting it out front, and it bounces off of Wynn. We'll get a corner kick for Park Center as the Pirates generating some offense in tight here, as Tahir obviously didn't have a great angle anymore by this point, but he puts it out front, and Wynn did a good job to at least get in the way of that one, but still a corner for Park Center.
Waiting for the...
well, Tahir, I think,
he's on the wrong side.
He thought it was going to be a corner on the other side, so he got to make that jog all the way across the field there while everybody looks, and where were you?
Okay, now we're set. And the wind is not nearly the factor as it was earlier. You can see the flag just barely moving.
Tahir chipping it left side out, and a shot attempt there. Karoma, that one got up on him a little bit, and he got contact, but not very solid, and it goes off the side of his foot, wide of the goal.
See here, ball comes down. It's in the air. Yeah, it just bounced up just as he was taking a strike at it. Here's a look at Karoma, number 14.
Pirates gain possession here. Knocked away, and it'll be a throw coming for... well, they're signaling toward Osseo. I think the center referee's going to overrule, though. Here we saw John Biarden now. Here's Park Center's Karoma on the move. Ooh, a nice breakup, but they're still dangerous behind it. And the shot sailing wide from Janzan.
And Nathan Lung will be taking the goal kick.
No score on the board and no real great chances yet for either club. Park Center kind of controlled things early. Osseo had a stretch where they were getting the better of it, and then lately again Park Center has been looking close to getting some things on the net. Osseo looking to attack the left side. Madsen broke that up. And nice step in to take that one by Eddie Sadie. Trying to go to Karoma. The race is on here, and coming way out to get it is the keeper, Taylor Ziem.
I think Ziem decided he didn't want to take a chance over one-on-one against Karoma and did the right thing. Came up with a quickly distributed ball, then impressive transition that time by Osseo, moving from defense to offense.
And I think we got an example there of where sometimes the punting the ball or drop kicking, it isn't the play to make. He rolled that ball out to a wide open guy with some room to go. Yes, you don't get the ball as far down the field, but you give it to a clean possession to your guys and enable them to attack.
Yep, and that's a good point, because usually on a punt or goal kick, you end up with the ball being turned over. This way you do have the ball control. and they moved it quickly. So Osseo doing some good ball possession.
Nathan Long chipping it up the right side, and this time Brocky will come out to play that high hop. Have to believe, I mean, so many of these keepers now have gotten very used to playing on turf, but I have to believe that the truer hop, the more likely, I think it's easier to measure how much the ball is going to bounce on any given turf field than maybe you're seeing a little variety about on some of the grass fields.
Well, it should be more consistent.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. One thing we talked about with Coach earlier today, though, is that the one thing you don't really factor in much, there's Jean Viarden, is that it certainly can be hotter on a warm day like this on that artificial turf than it would be on grass. There's no doubt. It holds the heat in more. Near interception there by Ben Asante, and now it is picked off by Ba.
Ba 24, who just came in a couple minutes ago.
They play it back to the top and then tried to go in the middle of Ba, but that's broken up. And Park Center looking to counter here with Tahir. Sneaks that one all the way across. Zolnowski left it there for Sadie. Now Karoma coming up to get it.
Osseo defense pulling back quickly. Nice takeaway.
Well, he tried to sneak one through Galamu's legs and go around him and get it. It didn't quite work out that way, though.
No, Galamu was ready for that one. Ba takes the ball now. And that should be a Osseo. Yep, Osseo throwing.
Sadie made a calculated gamble there going for the tackle. If he didn't get that, there was a lot of room behind him, but he able to clear it out. Now Long, they let it go through middle and broken up there. Karoma trying to get through that one, but Long beat him there. Play it back here. Long looking to chip that ball long. Broken up. Comes back to Karoma, trying to get control here for the Pirates. You can kind of sense that Karoma is one of those guys that the other team just kind of holds their breath a little bit when he gets in scoring position, because he's got a lot going for him. Speed, moves, shot.
Absolutely, that's why the keeper came out before. That the same came out to take away any possibility of having Karoma give him a one-on-one.
Some subs waiting. There's Sean McNatten, the Pirates coach. And I would think his transition probably easier than Jean Viarden, being the fact that he was, coaching at this school already, and obviously almost all of the time the boys and girls play double headers, so it isn't like he's never been around. Usually he was just getting his team ready for their game or whatever, and when the boys were coming in. But whereas John has to change schools and as well as moving from girls to boys.
Martinez back on the field, and that's a good sign. He was off on the sideline being looked at by the trainer.
Juhar to here, getting it ahead. Percy Callan, who just came in, a turnaround, sailed that one up high and over the top, and it'll be a goal kick here for Osseo, but I think the Pirates have to like the trend of this game a little more again.
It's coming back into their favor, where they've gone back to the long ball and the good passing. We haven't seen that for the last 7 or 8 minutes.
Zach Ross, number 16, coming in, and number 2, Jake Robinson for Osseo. Presumably, you might sub a little more than you normally would when it's this warm. Guys get fatigued a little bit more than usual, perhaps. Nice back heel pass there, but good recovery to knock it away there by Asante for Osseo, but then taken right back. Juhar Tahir with the shot and just over the crossbar off the feed from Percy Callan, and we've got an injured Osseo player. Might be Asante who's a little shaken up there.
It's their last opportunity, and again, another sky ball, this time by Tahir.
Asante saying it looks like the right foot or ankle area that's not feeling the greatest at the moment. And looks like Asante is going to make his way off on his own power here, but...
And players on both teams taking advantage of this break and getting a water break. We see number 7, Asante, coming off. And we'll continue now with the goal kick from the Osseo defensive side.
Took quite some time for the official to realize, but that clock was, I bet a minute ran off that shouldn't have. We're at 16:09 to go.
I'm wondering if he's going to add the time at the half. Well, I don't think they do at high school. The official clock is the scoreboard.
Up the sideline, Osseo coming, and we'll get a throw here for the Pirates. Madsen getting set to take it for PC. And hammered on out of there. It's going to get all the way out. Madsen will turn and go with it. Nice little move up the sideline there, but then broken up.
Good aggressive play by Kiet Nguyen, number 5.
Yeah, Tao seemed to be caught a little off guard by how aggressively he came at him there. And we will get a throw here for the Pirates. Yeah, I think this is a good move for them to start looking to take some of these throw-ins and stuff a little quicker, up the tempo a little bit. They've kind of let things settle in maybe to Osseo's pace a little bit here, it seems.
Yeah, right now they're having spurts where they keep things moving and then all of a sudden they lose. Martinez goes down.
Get a foul call. John Biarden thought that was clean, but official says no, and we will get a free kick coming up here for Park Center's Abdi Tahir. Not a bad spot for this one either. He's again good opportunity to curve this one in, right-footed. Puts it out front, deflected, and in.
I couldn't tell if that was deflected or between his legs.
That might be just his goal. You're right. Yeah, I think he might have dummied the keeper there and let that one go all the way through, as Karoma was certainly there, but he might have just served as the decoy here, and this it looks like they are congratulating Tahir.
Yeah, he was just running interference. Here, see it again. Right there.
Oh, yeah, he just let it go, yeah.
The perfect screen at the 14-minute-to-go mark.
So it should be Abdi Tahir getting that goal for Park Center, and they take a 1-0 lead.
Now Park Center with the goal kick.
Tahir, second goal of the season.
Unassisted.
So the Pirates go up 1-0. Kind of taking advantage finally of an opportunity, as they had a lot of them. And, you know, it'll come down to Karoma. Follow up here, Martinez, and his rocket goes wide. In a lot of ways, that wasn't, you know, if there's nobody there in front, that wouldn't have been that difficult of a shot to save. But just the traffic, and he was looking for a redirect, and had me fooled a little bit too there. I thought that maybe he had gotten a piece of that, but clearly not only did he not get a piece of it, he wasn't trying to get a piece of it. He was trying to do what he did there, let it go and bluff the keeper there. And Karoma, although he doesn't get an assist out of it, he certainly was a factor in that. So Tahir, well placed, and Pirates get a goal out of it.
That's what I call taking full advantage of a set play.
And we'll get a little push call there going against Osseo. And I think, so many times teams that can take advantage of the corner kicks or the free kicks are the ones, there's not generally going to be tons of great chances within a game. And if you can take advantage when you do get one, that's certainly can turn the tide in your favor.
Absolutely. And when you talk to the experienced coaches, they tell you the same thing. You should be able to at least get a good opportunity off of a set play. Martinez, very aggressive. Nice takeaway.
Janssen will drop it back now to Adeyemi. Takes the little return pass. Tried to go up the side, but a nice break up there by Lane, and then hammering it off the field there is Sadie to interrupt Osseo's counterattack. Prince Ebert, number 4, is in there with the dyed blonde hair, getting set to take the throw in for Osseo. And there you see Bashiru Korma, BK they call him. Orioles trying to get possession. Seems like a long time since they've really been in Park Center zone much. Had a little stretch where they did well, but
it's been a while. Park Center have been, again, taking control.
Here's the pass, trying to sneak it through to Martinez. There was Janssen.
It's probably just as well because Martinez was offside.
And it'll be Park Center's throw. No foul there as Jake Robinson was upended. But it was in going after the ball, they rule. Martinez trying to get to that one, and he was held up.
Literally. Now they're going to call it against Martinez
for
pushing.
knocking the guy down in the first place.
Okay.
Lane grabbed him as he was going down, but apparently they ruled that Martinez was what caused him to be falling backward there with a little nudge.
So he was hanging on for dear life.
Headed to the outside, but out of play. So a throw coming here for Osseo. They now trail at 1-0 as we go down just under the 10-minute mark to play here in the first half. Park Center controlling the game for the most part. I don't think I would go as far to say dominating, but they certainly have had the better of it overall.
Well, it's been kind of back and forth, and I think, as you said, Park Center's had the majority of the success and control on the ball, but Osseo, after a slow start, has been coming on pretty good.
Got maybe a little impatient there, taking a long shot that sails over the net. Brocky watching that one go, and he will leave it for one of the captains, Chris Madsen, getting set to take this goal kick here. Lofted high in the air. Long will get to this one first. Oops, played it right to the referee, but he still kept it going. Madsen, a nice sliding block on that one. Orioles keep the momentum pushed forward, though. This one will go out of play. It will be a throw coming for Park Center as Alec Tao, the sophomore, getting set to come back into the lineup here for PC. There's a good look at Chris Madsen. They got the pink ribbon, the pink captain band, the pink wrist guards there, supporting breast cancer here tonight out of the Pirates. And you see the pink pom-poms for the cheerleaders as well. So I think it helps to, obviously it raises, can raise awareness and money for breast cancer, but also kind of brings the group together a little bit and trying to do some good, beyond just getting ready for our soccer game.
Absolutely, and there was actually a drive by the girls coach did encourage all the players to have and fans to bring pink, and then contacted the AD over at Osseo, and they decided that was a good idea too. So both sides, both teams or schools are represented in pink out night.
Osseo trying to get something going here, and they have a little opportunity. Racing out is Brocky. Couldn't get it the first time as he kind of collided with Korma there, and didn't come up with it perfectly the first time, but he's able to pounce on it here. See Korma getting free just before he can shoot Brocky. Boy, if he had been able to know that the keeper wasn't going to get it clean, he might have just been able to wait and then have an opportunity, but
Brocky was quick to recover.
And we get a call going against Park Center here. The official, not a yellow card, but he brought the player over to have a little chat there. Diving header. A lot of power on that one. Probably hurt the noggin a little bit, I would think. Now Long crossing into the middle. Two Pirates nearly collide there. Tao going to be called for a dangerous kick there, I think.
Yep.
So he brought that leg up a little bit into the opposing player, even though he was trying to play the ball.
So now Osseo with an opportunity for a set play. About 35 yards out.
Long getting set to put this one in play here for the Orioles.
It is a direct kick.
Chipping it to the middle. Strong header by Madsen.
Boy, you know, Madsen's got to be about 1.5 feet taller than anybody out there.
Martinez dropping it back to Tao. Tao keeping possession in traffic here. And almost made it all the way through there. And that's going to be a handball called, it looks like, against Janssen of Park Center. And then we got guys getting into it just a little bit.
Well, when you try and penetrate the defense on your own, you're going to bump into some people, and some feelings are going to get hurt. We have a stoppage.
Bringing them both together. Looks like both number 5s, Win and Janssen, who...
And Long. No, that's not Long. That's...
Well, he's over there, I think, just to kind of talk things
Yeah.
over, Andy Pilon, but he's got the 2 5s are the guys who are involved, and they kind of shake it off and get it back. Doesn't look like either guy was too upset in the end, so they kind of shake it, forget about it.
Yep.
And of course, as we mentioned earlier, a lot of these guys do know each other. It isn't, yeah, it's a good rivalry, but there are people who have a lot of the same friends and know each other quite a bit.
Of course, that kind of goes by the wayside when they actually play this game.
Well, I know. I think it's a fine line. I mean, sometimes you go harder against your friends maybe than the other way.
Sure. Well, I think the referee did the right thing there. Stop play, talk to both players, cool things down a little bit.
Here comes Martinez attacking up the left. Chips it out front. Oh, and it almost connected there as Percy Callan made a run to the net. And they nearly got another one there.
It's Martinez with a nice cross. Pound just mistimed it. Otherwise, that he could have headed that in for an easy goal.
Yeah, you could see the keeper there. He was out playing for a potential shot, what you had to do, but he realized, oh, boy, this one's over my head. I have no way to get back to it.
Yep, dodged a bullet that time.
Karoma breaks that up. Couldn't quite get to it first, but he will get a throw. And then he collided the Osseo player who is down and injured. I think that's Long.
That's Long, yeah, number 13.
Well, seems to be holding his lower leg, like his calf. I thought they might have hit knees possibly. Well, I'm gonna give him a pat on the back for knowing that You know, I'm not very far from the sideline. I could get over there and the game could continue. You see so many times people are
stay on the field, yeah.
Yeah, they're laying an inch from the sideline, and I'm not talking about just soccer, in any sport. So you see Karoma trying to get to this ball, and then
right there.
Kind of kicked the side of the foot there. It looked like Martinez.
Trying for another cross, didn't get it. It'll be a goal kick.
No, looks like a corner.
Did the referee overrule? Okay, he must have, because the far side assistant referee indicated a goal kick. So corner for the Pirates, number 2.
Yeah, looks like Martinez, 7 will take it. Had a good left foot as we saw a moment ago. And that one headed out of there.
That'd be a throw for the Pirates.
Try to go to Karoma there, broken up. Tahir dropping it back, Adeyemi. Now Tau. Tau to Karoma. Tried to sneak that one through. Now he got through a couple guys. Pirates getting a little individual there. That one that Tau had earlier was kind of like that as well. I mean, it was impressive to beat somebody, but eventually you're going to have to probably make the D pay for doubling or tripling up on one guy.
Right, because somebody has to be open.
All played to the middle here, knocked free, and Corda will get back to play it. Volleyed high into the air here. And then out of play, we will get a throw coming for Park Center as we have dipped down below 2 minutes to play in this opening half. Park Center holding a 1-0 lead. Jay Wilcox, Sig Lagery with you. We're live Tuesday night, September 11th. If you're watching on Tuesday, we're live telecast here, the boys match between Osseo and Park Center. And pretty good matchup here so far, and Park Center getting a little bit the better of it. They have had an excellent start to the season, as we said in our pregame. They're rated number 6 in the state now, and 5 wins, no losses, 2 ties coming in. They tied Maple Grove 0-0, and Champlain Park was 1-1. Here's a long one by Tahir, and that one well up and over the top. So goal kick coming here for Osseo.
And Lung back in the game. That ball almost got through everybody.
Madsen knocked it down, then Wynn chipping it ahead, and a little back and forth it goes.
Boy, Madsen again, he's got this great ability to see where the ball's coming, and he gets in there and blocks it or jabs it out or headers it out. Good defender.
That one knocked down. You know, you notice the offensive guys and the numbers like Karoma's putting up there, but guys like Corda and Madsen, the other 2 captains playing in the back, certainly make you more feel good about things if you're the coaching staff and you got guys with skill and experience like those guys have.
Absolutely.
Ball comes free out front, and they'll have to just knock it on out of there. Osseo still in a spot where they could get something late here, and now we come to the halfway point of this one. And so Park Center will hold a 1-0 lead into halftime. On a goal by that guy, Abdi Tahir, coming about 25-39 into the first half. We have, again, come to halfway point here, 40 minutes in at Park Center. Our score is Park Center 1, Osseo 0. More soccer coverage coming up on 12 Sports.
So many kids' activities today seem to leave out the activity part. New research tells us that just getting children to walk an extra 35 minutes a day could spare them the pain of thinning bones later in life. Encourage your kids to get up, get out, and get moving.
Hello.
Hey, Grandma, how about another grape soda?
A public service message on building strong bones for kids from the Pediatric Orthopedic Society of North America and the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
One day these rats were playing in the woods. Well, it's some matches and that's no good. Listen to smoke before you give it a try.
Only you.
Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Cause there's nothing very funny about freaked out life. Nothing very nice on a homeless mind. So if a gorgeous force is what you desire, don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Fire.
An 18-year-old has been charged with a shooting that critically injured another person.
Last week, one of the vehicles disappeared from this lot in plain sight.
Ultimate goal is to develop an app that gives the visually impaired turn-by-turn directions.
Event organizers say many of the fences here were about 20 years old and were in need of replacing.
Hits this one well out to left field, and that one's going to be in for a hit. It bounces to the fence. A run scores.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
If you could see anything in the world, what would it be?
I'd love to see Paris. I like to see cupcakes falling from the sky.
To save your vision in the years ahead, call your eye doctor for a comprehensive eye exam today. Then call 1-800-437-2423 or log on to seeabettertomorrow.org to learn about glaucoma and macular degeneration.
I just want to see more of the things I love.
No matter where you live, life in the oceans depends on you. Do your part to keep them clean. Recycle and dispose of trash properly. To learn what you can do, go to keepoceansclean.org.
Welcome back here to Park Center High School. A warm Tuesday evening here as Osseo and Park Center do battle in boys soccer, and it's a 1-0 Park Center lead as we take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. And Park Center kind of dominating this one as got the return pass here going to Karoma and bounced off him and got away, and the keeper Zim coming out to get it. Off a corner kick, they get a pretty good opportunity here as well as it bounces free, and Karoma just hitting it off the side of his foot. And here is the goal. Tahir off the free kick. Karoma hopping over it, fooling the D. That one's worth another look. Watch him. Keeper thought he was going to have to play the deflection. Instead, just a great fake, and it goes for a goal for Abdi Tahir. Then Park Center still threatening a little bit more late. Martinez kind of hit that one off to the left. And this was a real dangerous one. He gets a nice chip left-footed cross. They just couldn't quite connect on with Percy Callan as we get a look at our first half stats.
And looking at the numbers, the Osseo Orioles with 3 shots, 0 on goal, 4 fouls, 1 corner kick. Park Center with 7 shots, 3 on goal, 4 fouls, and 2 corner kicks.
So Osseo will try and get things changed around a little bit here in the second half as Park Center outplayed them certainly, and the Pirates, they'd like to see more of the same and trying to finish a couple more because they played pretty well as their band cranks it up here on this warm Tuesday evening. Park Center 1, Osseo 0. Our score at halftime. We will be back with more of our soccer coverage in just a moment here on 12 Sports.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown.
See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
What are you doing, dear?
My finances. Every week I divide my allowance. Some to spend, some to charity. But the first thing I do is set aside 10% to save for my future.
That's awfully grown up. Did you learn that in school?
No, Dad taught me. He said if you want something tomorrow, you have to save today. Dad's saving for retirement. I'm saving for a new bike.
Choose to save. To learn how to get started, get your free Power to Choose brochure.
He's a smart man, your father.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Channel 12's Community Corner puts the spotlight on your corner of the northwest suburbs.
We want to talk about some things happening around the city of Maple Grove.
New Hope's rinks are officially open.
This is the spot for the Golden Valley Rotary Club.
The City Council worked really hard not to have a tax increase.
You can instantly upgrade your wardrobe with a few simple accessories.
We're in Golden Valley today doing a little recycling.
Rediscover your corner of the northwest suburbs every day on Channel 12's Community Corner.
Think you found every hazard out here today? Think again. The spot you missed could be a killer. That spot on your skin could be skin cancer. If you're a man over 50, you're in a group most likely to develop skin cancer, including melanoma, the kind that kills one person every hour. That's why your best shot is to check for a spot. It's easy. Follow through and check your skin. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out how. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
The recession took a toll on jobs, but some manufacturers in Brooklyn Park say they can't find enough qualified workers.
One of the largest World War I memorials in the country gets a fresh new look in Robbinsdale.
The Maple Grove hockey team scored a big win over Benilde St. Margaret's. It's the second time the Crimson...
After 34 years in the same route, a Plymouth mail carrier says goodbye.
Discover your neighborhood news.
And stories you can only see here.
Discover 12 News.
Listen to smoke before you give it a try.
Only you.
Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Cause there's nothing very funny about rooftop life. Nothing very nice on a homeless mind. So if a gorgeous force is what you desire, don't play with matches. Don't play with fire.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Fire.
Lovable, capable, and worthwhile.
I am lovable, capable, and worthwhile. I am not alone, not alone.
Not alone.
And I am loved without strings.
In 7 locations serving 20 communities, Treehouse is transforming the lives of struggling teens by offering friendship, support, and faith-based guidance. Thousands of teens have been helped thus far, but so many more need our help. That's why Treehouse needs you.
Treehouse, honestly, saved my life.
Learn more, volunteer, or offer support at treehouseyouth.org.
We are back at Park Center High School and getting set to begin half number 2 of the boys game. Park Center won the girls contest tonight, and they are leading the boys game 1-0 at halftime here. I'm Jay Wilcox along with Sig Lagery, and don't think the wind was that big of a factor in the first half, but Park Center will have it at their back here, looks like in half number 2.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a factor at all in this half. As Osseo players hit the field, they need to get something turned around here to get some more offensive opportunities. And Park Center, you can't just get too comfortable with a 1-0 lead, because if Osseo starts to go on the attack and be effective, they can get back in this game in a hurry.
I think to a degree, if you're Park Center, you maybe feel like you should be ahead by more than one, but obviously goals are not always that easy to come by. So
that's true.
Pirates with Martinez. Now the return to the middle taken away. Good counterattack here by the Orioles there as Wynn had it, lost it. Now to the middle, they'll come with it. And a long shot there taken, and Brocky able to range over to his right and make that grab. Bounces away from Baugh, and a little nudge there definitely by Karoma. I thought for a second he was going to get away with that, but didn't work out that way.
Nope.
Edwin Barley got a little hip check.
As that ball ends up in traffic.
Ahead to Karoma, got through him, but his presence helped to force that ball off to the side, and the throw quickly for Park Center. And I think that was not a legal throw-in, so Osseo will now get it.
And smartly puts the ball back in play quickly.
Madsen's header goes off into the Pirates bench. Another throw coming up for Prince Yvert and Osseo. There's Corda again, stepping in nicely to play that one. Oh, a nice tackle though by Barley the other way. And then knocked out a play by the Pirates. We get a throw coming for Osseo.
Hey, inside, guy.
I thought they were going to push the ball back in quickly, but now they're taking their time, setting things up. Nice deep throw in. That's headed toward the keeper.
Brocky able to grab that one out of the air after it was a Pirate who got a piece of it. Abdi Tahir trying to get control, bounces that one up, volleying it into the air. And this call is going to go against Park Center. Or is it just a throw? Actually, just a throw in.
It's a throw in,
yep.
Yep. Pirates moving the ball around nicely. Now gets it up front.
Broken up. BK coming back to get that one. Leaves it for Prince. Jabbed out of there, but the Orioles looking pretty decent here in the opening minutes of half number 2.
They're certainly having the better part of the control in return.
Yeah, I don't think from their standpoint, they didn't play a great first half, but did enough, to keep it a 1-0 game. They're obviously still very much in this.
Oh, absolutely. One goal, it just takes one breakaway and you're right back in the middle of it.
Up the sideline, Tahir getting control. Now Karoma looking to make a move to the outside. Karoma puts it out front, or puts it actually right on goal, and Ziem able to stop that one.
I think he had an intention of crossing that rather than taking a shot. Here's Karoma. He sees the other guys.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he just missed it and went on goal instead.
Yeah, they just got in a little too deep where he didn't really have room anymore to get that ball and keep it away from the keeper at the same time. Might have been better off taking a good rip at that one. He was.
Yeah, he could have. But
although you don't ever like to say don't, get on a guy for being unselfish. There's that trip as they sent Sadie sprawling.
So the Pirates again, about almost 40 yards out. About 39 to be exact.
Header comes free and it's hit there, and it actually might have got up into the hand, it looked like, of Juhar Tahir. Played out by the Orioles, and we will get a quick throw in coming for Park Center. No, I'm sorry, for Osseo.
Number 24, Baugh, coming back in.
Prince will end up taking it here. Madsen hammering it out of there. Tahir getting control. Ooh, and he got knocked down, looked like. Oh, but play on.
Just your everyday collision.
Tao breaking that one up briefly, but then they get it right back. Really working hard there, but Pirates take it. Now Tao. Tahir leaving it over there, and a long one from Sadie is going to come all the way in on the keeper, and Ziem leaving it out to the right.
Good distribution. Last time they did that, they went all the way upfield in a matter of a few seconds. This time the Pirates intercepted, sent it right back in again. Let's see if he distributes again. Nope, he's going to kick.
Very high kick out near midfield there as they battle for it. Trying to get control on the ball in the air there, and now Madsen stepping up to play it here for PC. Try to get a return to him, and now he'll swing it back to Tahir, and they'll get their shape back here. Little drop back to Tao. And they'll come out left side with some room there.
Good patience by the Pirate team, taking their time, trying to get the advantage, get a shot on goal, but not much on that one.
Ziem with a chest-high catch of a rather routine shot there. Headed out of play, we will get another throw coming here for Osseo as Asante will take it.
23 can coming in now for Osseo.
So the Orioles getting a throw here as they try and pick up their first conference win of the season, but right now trailing it by a 1-0 count. First half goal for Park Center's Abdi Tahir.
Try the return pass that was almost broken up by a lung.
Tahir leaving it for Karoma. Plays it out to the outside.
Here's a return pass.
Chipped across, an opportunity here for Park Center. Turnaround shot blocked. It pinballs around in front, and then Baugh slamming that one out of there. Cross to Tao, and he'll leave it right side for Madsen. Playing it long up the line, and Karoma will get there. Waiting for some help. Now makes a strong move to the outside. Crosses it there, broken up, but still dangerous. Here's a shot attempt, and just wide. He had quite a bit of time, really, to size that one up and get a look, and just couldn't quite put it in the net. As it comes free, a good play to break up the initial try, and then you see the opportunity by Param Yanzan there, and he knows he missed an opportunity there.
Yep, he had the keeper off position, and that near side was fairly open for him.
Osseo looking to get it going. Not for long, though. Now Tao. Here's Madsen. Out of the middle with it, and now around they come to the Yummy. That pass broken up. Osseo on the move through the middle. Can had it knocked away though. Sadie waiting for help here, and they'll regroup with Pahir, and now looking to switch fields. Plenty of room on that left side for Adeyemi. He'll go to the outside with it, Martinez. And jab from him. This is going to be a corner kick upcoming for Park Center.
That's the first corner of the second half. See if the Pirates can take advantage of this opportunity. Not too many corners in this match. Only the fourth one for the entire game.
Martinez lining it up. And Karoma got a piece of it, but just couldn't direct it on net. There was quite a bit of net to work with. Now a shot. That is up and in, and a beauty it is. This one's Juhar to here. It wasn't immediately off the corner kick, but it still stayed in a dangerous spot.
You see the corner coming and all the traffic. Near shot there. And watch number 19 to here. As he just, that's a 9-iron shot right there. That's a little pitching wedge over the keeper and into the back of the net.
Tell you what I like about that, other than just the well-placed shot, is that a lot of times people have a tendency they'll race in there and try and, I want to be where the ball is. But he kind of surveyed and said, well, you know what, there's a little space right here. I'm going to wait back 5 yards, and I'm going to be in a good spot. You see he's pretty much alone. And you give Karoma credit for seeing him there too.
Yeah, he sees that he's got an open shot and takes it. Man, if I can hit my wedge like that, man.
Nice shot, nice hair. And now we've got an injured Osseo player here.
Can't quite make out the number yet.
I think it might be Korma.
Ben, we want you on this side. Ben, Edwin, this way. This way.
Yeah, I think it is BK.
Elvis, I want you where that
he just landed right on his hip. You can see he's holding his right side. Yeah, he may have just banged his hip a little bit. Coming off on his own power, that's a good sign. But he hit that surface pretty hard.
Yeah, he kind of got the leg kicked out from under him where he didn't really have a cushion on the landing. He just came down hard on his side and hip. So Osseo off the free kick. Tried to go across with it. That one's broken up, and now a little opportunity here for Park Center the other way. Trying to spring Karoma. They get it back.
They had a 2-on-1, and now defense gets back.
Yep, here's Tao. Tao trying to go to Karoma, who was cutting to get to the goal there, and kind of frustrated as he stopped and the ball rolled harmlessly behind him, but those will happen. Overall, though, I think Park Center has done, certainly a better job of connecting on passes than Osseo has, and and also of using the width of the field where they, haven't tried to force the ball into spots that weren't there. Though they've been willing to switch fields or to work the ball back and restart if needed.
Well, that's what you want from a good team, is to be able to seize the opportunities.
Karoma didn't agree with that one as they rule him offside, and then after that, Tahir went and chased the ball and took a shot. I think he might get a yellow card for this.
He's going to hear about that one. Yep, he gets a yellow. One of the things you don't do is you don't yell at the referee.
Yeah, I think it was more the action of shooting that ball after the play had clearly been whistled down. That Got him that one. So a throw for Osseo and a yellow card to Tahir. Dig forward along the bench there. And this will be Park Center's throw here. Madsen will take the throw in for Park Center. He wants to go up the line. Karoma got held up a little bit, and let's see what
it's
may
either
be called, I think.
Either obstruction or you ran over the back. You can kind of take your pick on this one.
Karoma can't believe it. Looks like it's going against him. He doesn't think so.
Yeah, he pushed into him first. So, yeah, good call.
No, looks like it is going to be Park Center's.
Okay. Like I said, you can take that one either way.
Yeah, there was a little bit of work, but my initial thought was that it was the defenders who started to tug on him a little bit, and that's the way they're going to ultimately see it here. Ganzon taking this free kick here, and it'll come right to Ziem when he makes the catch. Park Center with a 2-0 lead now. Boy, that second goal feels pretty big in this one to have a little margin for error here, as Osseo hasn't really generated any offense to speak of the second half anyway, but you always know you're just one little bad bounce away. But now with that 2-goal lead.
Yeah, then if you make a mistake, you can recover. But Osseo just has not been able to solve this Pirate defense like that.
Over to Tao.
Be over to Madsen again. He's the defensive quarterback back there. He's calling the plays. This is nice. This is good passing right here.
Broken up there by the Orioles, and try and get something going here. Prince taking it in the middle. Nice little one touch there. Out to the outside, and can't quite keep it in. They got a couple musical names there. That was we figured out at halftime. Elvis Amaya, number 15. They got Elvis and Prince on their team. That's could sell some records with that bunch, huh?
Yeah, yes, you could.
I asked Jean Biardin was talking about how to pronounce his last name, and he said, "Well, we just call him the King, you know." So bounce up the line.
Get a throw in for Osseo. And again, that defense just picks him off every time now.
Madsen sending it long there. Barley playing it ahead. And good to see there as Cook coming back to get it. Plays it up hard up the left side. Here's Elvis. Returning it for Cook. But there's Korda with a strong step up. He has been solid tonight. Korda has a wide open teammate Martinez and gets held up a little bit there, but gets up and keeps on going. Osseo player injured on this one. Here's Martinez just as he was about to shoot, had it broken up. And still down on the field for Osseo is Long.
Yeah, I think he re-injured that foot that he injured before. I think it hit him. It stepped in and then you could see his ankle kind of rolling underneath him.
Yeah. And unfortunate for him and for Osseo, but clearly a good no call there, though.
It was a no call. You're right. Referee has been right on top of all the calls tonight.
Yeah, I think he might have rolled that ankle a little bit.
I think he did. When they're showing the replay, you could see that rolling motion. Clock stopped at 23:32, and the wind is picking up again, coming from left to right. And this time, Lund has to make a long trip across the field. Last time, he was only about 5 yards from the end line. Hopefully, they'll be able to walk that off on the sideline and re-enter the game. We'll keep an eye on him. Bounces free deep in the Osseo zone, and they're a little worried about the numbers there, so
play it out, and we will get a throw for Park Center. You can just kind of feel as the second half is worn on, Park Center just kind of tightening its grip on this game. They have not allowed Osseo to do much.
They're controlling the ball on offense, and they're absolutely just stealing the ball away on defense. I think Osseo's got, looking over at Willie Markham's sheet, we got one shot in the second half for Osseo. And then you compile that with the 3 shots they had in the first half, and nothing on goal.
Hard to get a lot of wins that way, obviously, but to give credit to Park Center for playing well.
Yeah, you've been calling the numbers on the defense. They've done a great job.
Nice play to win that one by Wynn at midfield. Up ahead, looks like it's onside. Shot knocked down though, and Brocky, boy, Korda got back to get a piece of that one. Left it as a relatively easy save for Brocky. I thought this one might be offside, but Cook ran it down.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that was offside.
Watch Korda just get a leg on that one, and Brocky just had to scoop it up then. Injured Oriole back, way back by the goal is Cook. A lot of guys down on the field here tonight, unfortunately.
Yes. I mean, it's been a lot of contact in the entire match. It's not from the heat with humidity. That's not a factor right now.
Kind of like a mini timeout for these teams to kind of catch their breath and regroup, and we're just about to the halfway point, about a little over 22 minutes to go here in this second half, and Park Center leading 2-0. And Christian Cook making his way slowly to the Osseo bench.
So Cook will be joining behind the bench with Long. Long is walking around trying to shake off his rolled ankle. You can see him working on side right here behind the bench. And back to live action.
Rocky punting it out toward midfield. Korda knocking that one ahead. Calton couldn't maintain possession as Robinson took it for Osseo. Now Barley playing it to the outside. Korda knocks that away. Karoma trying to play it to himself on the outside. Pirates take the throw and return it to Madsen here. Got Mario Luna back in there now, number 8 for Park Center.
We tried a centering pass, but nobody was there except the orange jersey.
Tussle to keep that one alive, and now it comes back to Amiya, but throw coming for Park Center. Madsen will get the throw here for the Pirates.
You hear the Pirate coach down on the sideline telling his defense to stay home.
Outside, Juhar Tahir knocked away from him, but it'll be a throw here for the Pirates. As much fun as it is and tempting to try and get into the offense, they're more important. They've got all the goals they need right now, really. The main thing is to make sure, as a defensive player anyway, that. And we have an illegal throw by Madsen there. He kind of spun that one sideways, and the official demonstrated, here's what you did, and you cannot do that.
Oh, you're right, though. The defense does get a little bit over-anxious sometimes, but you can't afford to let Osseo back into this game if you're Park Center.
Too hard to hear. Playing it long to the middle. And it will be out off the Pirates' foot, and it'll be a throw for Osseo. Quinn controlling here for the Orioles. Has a little space to work with up the left side. Now a nice ball ahead, but broken up. And then a foul called against Eddie Sadie there as he came through the player to get that. Got quite a design there. He's got like a, almost looks like a headband of a different color there. It's actually right into the hair, obviously.
Part of the pink dynamics. Osseo now with about 32.5 yards out.
Gabriel Galamu getting set to take this free kick here for the Orioles as they try and get on the board, trailing at 2-zip.
Indirect kick.
Deflected out to the outside. It's going to be a throw for Osseo way across on the far side. Corda with the header. And here's a long shot, deflected wide by the defender, Corda. It will be a corner kick here for Osseo. There's one, though, you hope you don't deflect that into your own net. You want to help your keeper as much as you can there, but make sure it doesn't go the wrong way that you didn't want it to go.
And at the stoppage of play, we have some substitutions.
Alex Otto coming back in for Osseo and Abdi Tahir for Park Center. Now Abdi Tahir getting to it. He has Karoma up front.
2-on-1. Now here comes the Osseo defense just screaming down the field.
Back it comes. And they're not able to get it away, but now a lot of Pirates over there on that left side. Here's the shot, and just up and over the top. Pretty good idea there, and almost beat Ziem with that one, but just over the top of the net.
See, as the Pirates regrouped over on the far side, there's a shot just a little bit too high over the crossbar.
Not by much, though. Adewale Adeyemi there trying to sneak that one home, and almost did it. Orioles get the ball back here. Played it to the outside and long chase, not going to be able to get to that one. Park Center after this one, they've got Elk River Thursday and then Buffalo on Saturday. Osseo getting set to face Coon Rapids and then Spring Lake Park, as you see, injured. I think that's Martinez there for Park Center.
Yeah, that's Martinez down again. Well, there's been a lot of casualties in this match.
Trainers really getting a workout. Dan Miller, Institute for Athletic Medicine, the trainer for tonight, it looks like. And
that's just that he's been very busy.
Sean McNatt running over there to help out if needed as well and see what's the deal with Martinez here. Park Center holding a 2-0 lead in this one. And seems to be favoring the left ankle or leg
again.
There.
And that's not good for him. That's his shooting foot.
Well, it could be the ankle, but I wouldn't say possibility. It could be cramps too, although they didn't really seem to stretch that leg like you normally would see with cramps, so probably more likely to be the ankle. Up the middle, Pirates trying to push it forward there and get the attack going, but broken up. Sadie will swing it across to the other side, but Zolnowski couldn't quite get to it. It'll be a throw here for Osseo.
But that's something that we haven't seen much of tonight. Pirates miscuing on a defensive pass. Come the Orioles with an opportunity.
Trying to line it up and get something toward the goal. It comes free out front. Oh, and he missed.
Oh, no.
Korma was all alone, and he can't believe that he missed on that one.
Watch this. Here comes a shot.
Boy, from that close, it's almost hard to miss.
All you had to do was touch it.
And
He was kicking it. Should not have kicked it. Just touch it. He knows he missed an opportunity there.
Nicked the crossbar on the way out, but it's a goal kick for Park Center. Wow.
Holy cow.
Got anxious. Wanted to slam that one home instead of making sure of it, I guess, there. Even so, I still can't believe that didn't go in.
I can't. Yeah, it was dead on. It was. We have another player down.
This is Tao. And the trainer is probably going to be taking a knee himself before long with as many times as he's had to run out, huh?
I guess.
We have had, what, I'd say probably a dozen players down on the field.
Well, yeah, Long's been down twice. Martinez is down twice. I think Tahir came off. He was injured. And a host of others.
Tao getting up, and he'll make his way over to the sideline. Always a good sign when you can joke around, you and your coach and the trainer are having a little bit of a chuckle anyway, so it must not be anything too serious.
No, probably not. But he'll be sitting out for a couple minutes.
There you see a little ice for the ankle there of Edwin Barley.
Yeah, Barley, that was the other casualty. There's been quite a few tonight.
Cleared out, we will get a throw coming here for Park Center. Adeyemi taking this throw in here for PC.
Well, it's almost over the back, but no call.
They knock it free in front, trying to line it up to take a shot here. Jabbed out. Sadie bothered there and taken from behind by BK there.
And hands it right back to the Pirate offense.
Abdi Tahir getting the return. He scored the first goal of the night. Takes a very long one here, and Ziem ranging over to scoop that one up here for Osseo. Battle for the ball in the middle of the field there. Now Elvis sending it ahead. Orioles with some numbers up front. Broken up by Sadie.
Nice place by Sadie, number 10.
And then Korda kept that ball alive. Boy, still hustling here fairly late in the game, and a 2-0 score. Neither guy was going to let up a minute. Chipped out front. Brocky coming out, and too much traffic for him to get it. Sadie trying to keep control. Up the line, and that one headed to the middle. Lofted up high here. Orioles turning it back. Wynn has some space. Not for long though. Sadie breaks it up. Now Abdi Tahir. Out to the outside. Karoma keeps possession. Cross knocked down there. Back for Abdi Tahir. Lofting it ahead. It looks like it's onside. Karoma's alone and he scores. Pirates putting some icing on the cake there as they go up 3-0 on the goal by Karoma. 10th of the year.
And you can see that one happen here, right here. header. The defense is way out of position right here. And no offside call, but nice shot by Karoma. With 12-11 to go in the match. Look at number 14, Francis Karoma, scoring a third, and obviously I think it's what's going to be the decisive goal to put it away for the Pirates.
Yeah, I wasn't liking Osseo's chances anyway, but
Nope.
that one kind of sealed the deal, I think.
I think it did.
Karoma already into double digits in goals. That's impressive. So 3 different goal scorers here tonight, and they're looking for more, but that one will sail up high and over the top.
The Pirates out shooting the Orioles 10-3 in the second half. 17-6 in the match.
And Karoma coming out and getting congratulations from Sean McNaughton, the Pirates coach. Probably done for the evening, you would think here, as he's put in a lot of good work on a hot night, and they've got a sizable lead, and you get some other guys in there, get some opportunity to get some playing time, but he played well here tonight.
Absolutely. This is the coach's dream. He got 10, 11 minutes to go in the match, 3-0 lead.
Another opportunity here for the Orioles. This shot knocked down by Madsen.
Again, wow.
Karoma lined it up, and his other number 17 stayed right with him. Right along the line, they're unable to keep that one in, so we get a throw coming here for Park Center. They'll come back to Corda with it.
Oh, better be careful. Osseo was waiting for that one.
They were a little nonchalant, and it comes loose in front. Brock, he just barely got that one. Park Center, I don't think their coaches are going to be that thrilled with that. I mean, okay, we're up 3-0, but they were a little bit lax in the back there.
Yeah, they were caught napping on this one. And Osseo just came flying in and almost took it out of the keeper's hands.
Yeah, Galamu got the ball there too. If it had come loose, it looked like it would have been a clean play to keep the chance alive. As wasn't any skullduggery in trying to knock that one free. Knocked ahead there. Corda, strong step up again. Boy, I tell you, I really like all 3 of these captains for Park Center, the way they've played here. I mean, Madsen, Corda, and Karoma. You look at that's 3 pretty good, pretty heady soccer players.
And showing good leadership. Karoma setting up the offensive play, and Madsen doing the defensive calls.
Throw in here for Chris.
And Madsen getting it way in. That was a nice deep throw in.
Back out high it comes. Adeyemi trying to track it down, and does. Pirates not giving up on that chance, but going to be offside, it looks like, anyway.
Goal kick.
Khan coming back into the lineup here for Osseo. About 8:15 remaining in the match, and a 3-0 lead here for the Pirates. Pick up their 6th win of the season.
And clearly the defense wants to preserve that shutout.
Abdi Tahir dropping it back. Here's Tao. Tahir coming back. Left it there for Jansson, and now across to Madsen.
And again, passing, ball control, that eats up a lot of time.
Now they take it back, Tao.
Oh, pick clean.
Yeah, Elvis got him there. Orioles looking to attack.
Oh,
and going to be a
ouch.
trip there.
Yeah, he was going for the ball and missed. That'll be, that could be a yellow.
Asante.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like it will be a yellow card.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, he didn't even get near the ball.
Corda issued the yellow there, and he just heads off and take his punishment there. I think the fact, it wasn't maybe that it was such a blatant thing, but the fact that it was going to be a scoring chance too, I think contributes to him issuing a yellow here. Cook lining it up for the free kick.
The wall is set. Oh, nice
and
block.
that is Sadie who knocks that one down. I think that one had a pretty good shot at beating Brocky if Sadie didn't get it.
That was a bullet. Look at this thing. Boom. You're right. Brocky was going the other direction.
Sadie kind of looked made it look easy too.
He did. He just kind of put his foot out there. Yeah, no big deal. I can do this.
Corda coming back in.
So the Pirates escaped that scoring opportunity from the Orioles.
Certainly as we said, overall Osseo's been outplayed, but there've been a couple. You've had a couple that could have pretty easily gone in. You think of the one that was missed at point blank range, and obviously this last one, I think was going to beat the keeper if it wasn't for Sadie making that block. So
that's two certain goals. And that's what we were saying earlier. You can't be too lackadaisical out there, especially against a team like the Orioles. They've got some good talent up front, and they showed it.
Ernest Norney coming in. Wynn looked like he was kind of going down. I'm not sure he isn't cramping up a little bit. He looked like he almost was going to have to take a knee and come out. He's not moving real well out there right now either. And now we get another Pirate injured. Adeyemi will make his way to his feet. It's a free kick here for Osseo. Chipped out front, the header, it still comes free, and there is Elvis drilling it up high and over the top. We'll get a goal kick for Park Center. Well, I spoke too soon a little earlier about saying Karoma was probably done for the night. He's getting ready to check back in.
And here he comes. I'm surprised. Maybe coach realizing that maybe the best defense is a good offense. And Karoma's, I'm sure, is well rested by now.
Throw here for the Pirates.
Here's a good look at number 14, Karoma.
Drag it through, Tao, leaving it over to here, to the left side. Now it comes over, Karoma, leaving it back for Tao. He's gonna bring it back. To here, return pass for Sadie, and Tao gets it. Or now Tao gets it, I'm sorry.
And Tahir went down on a heap, but then all of a sudden, magically, he gets up and he's running full speed.
Jabbed away from him by Wynn, and we will get a Park Center throw, I believe. Here as Madsen will take it as he nearly collided with John Biarden, the Osseo coach there, giving instruction to his team right near the throw in there. Flicked ahead, and now the battle for it. Osseo trying to press forward to get one, but Sadie breaking that up. I'm sorry, make that Adiyemi.
And again, the Pirate defense coming up to the task, coming back quickly and reorganize themselves, and did a great job of pulling that one off.
Korma coming back into the lineup here for Osseo, and we can see Wynn was really kind of struggling, and he's battling to get to the bench even.
Yeah, he's exhausted, if nothing else. He needs to take a break. Yeah,
I think he's cramping up a little bit, it would be my guess.
Yeah, he's limping.
Get a throw here for Osseo. Yeah, teams have had to deal with a little different weather. From what I gather, the temperature, the high will be 25 or 30 degrees cooler the day after this one than Wednesday. So a little back and forth to get used to, but I guess that's not that unusual in the fall seasons.
No, you get those. You get a 90-degree day today, and 2 days it'll be high of 70. And next week it'll be 40, who knows?
I think coming right from their summer seasons, this wouldn't have seemed that unusual, but it's when you get that little stretch in between that your body starts to get used to a little bit cooler, and then you get a blast like today.
Yeah, you're just not quite prepared for that because you thought that was over.
Throw in here for the Pirates as they look to get back on the attack here, leading at 3-0 as we're down to about a minute and 20 to go in this match here. In command against their district rivals from Osseo, and Ziem will range out to grab it.
Well, the outcome is not in question. The only question remaining is will Park Center maintain that shutout? And here comes Osseo
trying to say no to that as a shot blocked down though.
So the Orioles are not quitting.
Throw here for Madsen. Pops up in the air here. The Orioles get possession briefly and then taken right back to here, leaving it in the middle. Hammered back out of there. Under 10 to play. Osseo trying to put one last push together. And that one sent way up and out of play, and that should about do it for our game here tonight, and it will. Impressive outing by Park Center. You can see why they're still undefeated, Sig, the way they played out here tonight, and they score a 3-0 win over Osseo.
Absolutely great ball control the entire matchup. They came out strong, stayed strong. The defense, as you mentioned earlier, was just absolutely rock solid. Not too many mistakes. That's what makes a good team.
So 3-0 Park Center, our final here tonight. We will come back to wrap things up here and hear from the Pirates in just a moment. You're watching Northwest Suburban Conference Soccer on 12 Sports.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
If you could see anything in the world, what would it be?
I'd love to see Paris.
I like to see cupcakes falling from the sky.
To save your vision in the years ahead, call your eye doctor for a comprehensive eye exam today. Then call 1-800-437-2423 or log on to seeabettertomorrow.org to learn about glaucoma and macular degeneration.
I just want to see more of the things I love.
No matter where you live, life in the oceans depends on you. Do your part to keep them clean. Recycle and dispose of trash properly. To learn what you can do, go to keepoceansclean.org.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown.
See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
What are you doing, dear?
My finances. Every week I divide my allowance. Some to spend, some to charity. But the first thing I do is set aside 10% to save for my future.
That's awfully grown up. Did you learn that in school?
No, Dad taught me. He said if you want something tomorrow, you have to save today. Dad's saving for retirement. I'm saving for a new bike.
Choose to save. To learn how to get started, get your free Power to Choose brochure.
He's a smart man, your father.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Channel 12's Community Corner puts the spotlight on your corner of the northwest suburbs.
We want to talk about some things happening around the city of Maple Grove.
New Hope's rinks are officially open.
This is the spot for the Golden Valley Road.
The City Council worked really hard not to have a tax increase.
You can instantly upgrade your wardrobe with a few simple accessories.
We're in Golden Valley today doing a little recycling.
Rediscover your corner of the northwest suburbs every day on Channel 12's Community Corner.
Welcome back to Park Center. The Pirates still unbeaten in boys soccer. An impressive win tonight over Osseo, 3-0. The Tahir brothers getting the goals, and we're joined by all the three captains. Played dynamite matches tonight as well. We'll start with Barnadam Cordon. You guys came out and kind of took care of business. I know Osseo is a rival, a team you'd like to beat. How did you feel like you guys played out here?
We played great. I think we moved the ball around. We played our game possession, and we just kept passing the ball, and we did our job. Came down with a win.
Still undefeated this season. You guys are playing awfully well. How exciting is it for Park Center Soccer to be in the spot you're in?
It's super exciting. You know, we get a lot of fans this year, and just keep it rolling.
Got another important game coming up Thursday with Elk River. What do you know about that team? What do you look forward to in that one?
Don't know much about them, but we'll be ready for them.
All right, congratulations on this win and the good start this year.
Thank you.
And Francis Caroma piling up the points early in the season. You got that third goal tonight. How did you feel about the way things went offensively for your team here?
I feel very proud of our team, not just offensive, but defensively also. And we did a great job at marking on our guys and coming out strong and get a good result.
You got that last goal, and the first goal, you really were a good decoy on the free kick. Tell me about that play. Is that something you guys have worked on in practice?
No, it's just make it up as you go. And I saw the ball coming, and instead of trying to get through it, I might as well play as a dummy, and it works out perfectly.
Looks like some people are really noticing what you guys have done. You're up to number 6 in the polls this week. Is it a pretty special feeling to see Park Center being mentioned with all the best teams in the state?
Yes, it's very good, and I'm so proud of our team and what we've done so far, and we just keep going and doing what we do.
All right, congratulations on the win. Thanks for joining us. And Chris Madsen, very solid in the back. You guys are good up front, but a couple captains back there on D kind of leading the way. It's got to be a good feeling to have some experience back there and some good players back there like that.
Yeah, our goal is to try and control the middle. That's first. Got to clean out the priorities. Got to listen to Bryant, short up marks. Just starts in the back, works our way forward.
Every game in the conference is important, but is playing Osseo, is that one of the ones that's a little extra special for you guys?
Oh yeah, big rival against Osseo every year. We're split now 2-2 every time I've played them. It's fun beating them the last 2 years, my senior year.
Obviously, there's still a lot of season to go, and you guys hope to accomplish more. But the start so far, what has it meant to you to see this team perform so well in the early going?
It's amazing. We have the best start that Park Center's had in history, and we're definitely earning it by. We're ranked 6th now in state. We're not messing around. This is our year.
All right, congratulations on the great start here, Chris, and have fun the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, Chris Madsen, along with Barnadam Corda and Francis Caroma, the 3 captains for Park Center, getting the job done here tonight along with their team. And as we said, the Tahir brothers getting the first couple goals of the night for Park Center. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's live telecast here on 12 Sports. For Sig Ligry and all of our crew, I'm Jay Wilcox. Once again, your final here from Park Center. Pirates 3 and Orioles 0.